Hi children, welcome to today's session. How are you children? Hope all are fine there. Hope you all remember our little boy who started a journey to see the river. On his way to the river, he met a woodcutter, then he met a girl. See, now he met a village boy who drove gods. They talk each other. Now the village boy share his food, his bread with that village boy, and they sit and ate it. Now let's see what happened to our boy. Let's move. Listen, children. When they had finished, they walked on together and began talking and talking. The boy did not notice the smarting of his feet and the heat of the sun and the distance he had covered and the distance he had yet to cover. But after some time, his companion had to diverge along another path, and the boy was once more on his own. Children, now the little boy got a company of another boy, so he mostly forgot all about the swelling, the pain of his feet, and the heat of the sun, and the distance he wanted to cover. Huh? Now they talk and talk. But after some time, that friend, companion means friend, so it take deviation along another path, and our boy once more on his own. Again, he alone in his own way. He missed the village boy. He could not be seen. His own home was also hidden from view by the side of the mountain. The river was not in sight either. He began to feel discouraged. He was sorry he had finished the bread. He might want it later. Now, our little boy missed the village boy. He could not see the river and his own house due to that, because of that big mountain. Now he felt sorry for finishing his bread. Why? Because he wanted later. He felt little discouraged. He was determined to see the river. He walked on along the hot, dusty, stony path, past mud huts and terraced fields, until there were no more fields or huts, only forest and sun and loneliness. Now there was no man or any sign of man's influence, only trees and rocks and bramble and flowers, only silence. See, a boy, he walked. Why? Because he determined to see that river. So he never want to go back. Okay. Now he could not see any sign of man's influence on his way, only forest, the sun, and the loneliness. Huh? The silence was impressive and a little frightening. It was different from the silence of a room or street. It was the silence of space, of the unknown, the silence of God. See, children, beautiful lines. The silence was impressive and a little frightening. It is different from the silence of a room or a street. Then what is it? It was the silence of space, of the unknown, the silence of God. How beautiful, no? The silence of nature is compared to what? Compared with the silence of God. That means nature is what? God. Then, as the boy round a sharp bend, the silence broke into sound. A sudden roaring sound, the sound of the river. Far down in the valley, the river tumbled over rocks. The boy gasped and began to run. He slipped and stumbled, but still he ran. Then he was ankle deep in the painfully cold mountain water, and the water was blue and white and wonderful. Children, suddenly the silence was broken into sound. What sound? The sound of the river, the roaring sound of the river. Now you can see what the river, which was moving over the rocks. The boy gasped meaning he took a deep breath in surprise. Now he was extremely happy. So he began to run. He slipped and gliding, but he still ran. Then he was ankle deep in the painfully cold mountain water. See, now he fell. The painfully cold mountain water. The water was painful. See, and the water was blue and white and wonderful. Look how he explained the water. It was blue, white, and wonderful. Now he felt or know on his own the beautiful river. Hope you understood, children. See, once again I repeat what we learned today. See, our little boy who wanted to see or know personally the river, he started his journey to know it. On his way, he met different people and he asked them how far is the river. Huh? Then he continue his journey and at last he know it. Huh? He see the river and he feel it very personally. Hope you all enjoy the story well, children. Pause the video and read it very carefully and write the meanings of all these underlined words. Okay, children? Children, here we discussed the answers of all these questions. Listen carefully and copy this into your English notebook. See the first one. Why did the boy feel discouraged? When the village boy left him, he was very sad. He was far away from his home and the river was not in sight. So he felt discouraged. The boy found the silence impressive but frightening. Why? Answer. The silence was impressive, but there was no one around or any sign of man's influence, so he was a little frightened. Next question. What broke the silence of space? The roaring sound of the river broke the silence. Next one. The boy slipped and stumbled, but still he ran. Why? Answer. The boy was very happy to see the river which he had only heard of. When he saw it for the first time, his happiness knew no bounds. In his excitement, though he slipped and stumbled, he still ran. Next question. Identify the words used to describe the water. Blue, white, wonderful, cold, etc. are the words used to describe the water. One more question is there. The water in this river is clean and bright. Are our rivers the same? If not, why? Children, think about it and write. I think most of our rivers are polluted, isn't it? Write it yourself. Okay, children? Thank you, children. Have a nice day.